I'm not going to even wait to get to work tomorrow to assist you with this question. So it's still weekend, we're still at home. And let me just quickly tackle this question, right? So Bless is asking, or Bliss, sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. So he's asking, what's the difference between synthetic indices and normal indices, right? Good. So to even begin, there is nothing like normal indices. We have synthetic indices and we have stock indices, all right? Synthetic indices and stock indices. So let's start with the first one, which is synthetic indices, all right? So synthetic indices, or a synthetic index like volatility index, boom 1000, crash 1000, or all of that. So it's just a computer simulated program which tries to mimic the price of a normal asset in the normal market or in the normal forex market, all right? So it's just a computer simulated program which they try to make the model mimic the normal price you see in the market. So a synthetic index is not affected by any fundamental. A synthetic index is not affected by any market gaps or weekends. It's traded 24/7. So that's the only difference. It's just a computer simulated program, all right? So those of you who trade synthetic indices like the boom and crash, the volatility index, the crash 70, all of that, that is just a computer simulated program. And the only broker that offers synthetic indices or offer most of these indices, like the synthetic ones, is called DRIF. All right, so that's the first one. Then let's go to the second one, which is stock indices. Stock indices. So most of the time, when someone just says, no, I trade indices, and they don't specify, 100% of the time, they're just talking about stock indices. So stock indices now is weighted prices of different stocks in different categories. Like, for example, if we pick something like NASDAQ or just NASDAQ, NASDAQ is also called NAX 100 or US 100 or NDX 100, all right? So putting it as US 100, it makes things very, very simple because it measures the weighted price of the top 100 the top 100 performing tech companies. Top 100 performing tech companies in the United States, all right? So like I explained in the previous video, what makes investors to be able to come up with an index to measure the weighted price is because it was very, very difficult for them to track and measure the price of one stock. So they come down to they sat down between themselves and they say, okay, instead of trying to predict the price of just one stock, what if we look for an index that can be able to give us the weighted price of many stocks? So that's why they started grouping. They said, okay, let's group all the tech companies and call it